Welcome to another edition of Chilling, Odd, and Mysterious Artifacts. This week we bring you a wreath. How is a wreath chilling, odd, or mysterious? Oh, it's made out of hair. Oh, it's made out of hair from dead people. Oh, well, that's something else.
Hair is one of the most unique and personal mementos people can give of themselves. Although taking hair and weaving it into memorial pieces has been done for hundreds of years as a way to remember a loved one, it was the Victorians who took the idea and crafted it into an art form. Hair jewelry allowed Victorians to carry a part of their loved ones with them in the form of bracelets, rings, brooches, watch fobs, even buttons. It was similar to putting a piece of hair in a locket. Hair from a deceased family member was usually made into a mourning wreath for remembrance. A mourning wreath could be made up of one member's hair or a composite of an entire family. As family members died, hair was saved in a hair receiver. When enough was accumulated, the hair was fashioned into flowers and leaves by twisting and sewing it around shaped wire forms. Godey's Lady's Book provided some patterns and advice on how to shape and create a hair wreath, but detailed works included The Self-Instructor in the Art of Hair Work, published in 1867, and a catalog from the National Artistic Hair Work Company. Shapes were then combined into a U-shaped wreath, with the most recently deceased hair having a place of honor in the middle of the wreath. This is why wreaths may have a difference in hair colors and textures. The open end at the top of the wreath symbolized the deceased's ascent to heaven. Wreaths were then placed in shadow boxes and displayed with the open end up like a horseshoe.
Unfortunately, we don't know a whole lot about this hair wreath. We do know that it was donated to the museum by Carolyn Moore, and she was a big preservationist and a historian in town in the 70s and 80s, into the 90s. I mean, people love Carolyn Moore, and there's so many stories about her. Wish we knew more about the actual wreath, whether it was from her family or another family. Maybe she got it in an estate sale or at a flea market or antique shop, because you can find these things there. But clearly it was made using hair from different members of a family, as was the tradition with a Victorian hair wreath. Now today this seems kind of odd to us, but people still make hair wreaths and hair jewelry. It's just not as common as it used to be. And you know, part of why it was so popular during the Victorian era, which was the era named after Queen Victoria's reign in England, was because Victoria herself was pretty much in mourning her entire reign after her husband passed away. So it was very much on the minds of lots and lots of people. And today we've got all kinds of pictures and videos to remember our loved ones by after they pass away, but not so much in the 1800s. So that's why you had hair wreaths and hair memorial jewelry.
And what are you wearing?
Tricorn hat. I mean, this is odd and mysterious, right?
Yeah.